Welcome to the first lesson. I'll take new document and I'll set it to international paper. The reason we can take custom also, so just we have to make the changes everything. So the width will take 6 and height will take 8 of inches, not mm. The 6 will be 8 and yes, the resolution should be 150 because we are taking actual sizes. When we work on actual sizes, so there is no harm with working on 150. So we'll first work on RGB, then we'll convert into CMYK, that is cyan, magenta, yellow and black. I'll say flyer design. Say OK, and I'll press Ctrl R to make this ruler. I'll set it to inches, so there will be no issue of measurements. I'll go to move tool and set it my guidelines to the border. It's generally a good practice when we start off with the work. We set this guidelines to end of the document. So I'll open my images and we are going to design this food delivery or food related templates, or this is the flyer design. So first on this wooden texture and I'll say open. I'll drag it to this. I'll just close it. Say Ctrl T, that is transform. Press on link. So I'll want much more smaller and I'll say rotate it. Say over 90. We can increase this a little bit. Say OK now. Now I'll say slightly tilt it 45 degrees. Okay, 45 degrees is that. So Ctrl T, manual make like this. So this is I want 45 degrees. This again I'll make a copy. So this one what I'm looking for. So I'll make open the delivery truck. I'll just take pen tool, zoom it a little bit, taking one point over here, second over here. Press Alt on keyboard so we can adjust these Beziers very quickly, and we no need to go to any other tool selection. It's very fast and it's very precise. I generally use pen tool for any of my selections. Just have this point and the second point will be like this. Pressing Alt on my keyboard and selection will be like this. Again I'm adding one point and this slope will adjust like this. So I'm going to pause my lecture during this selection so you can see it. Will get bored of this type of selection, so I'll just pause this video. I've done with the selection. Now I'll just make right click. I'll say make selection. I'll say feather for one. Just drag this one. Before dragging, I'll have to do some color correction over here. Cat image adjustment, slightly will adjust the levels so the car or the truck will be slightly bright. Say OK. and drag this to our design. Let's say Control T, click on the link. Like this. Be fine. Still we don't want this, it's looking very weird upside down. Take one marquee tool like this. Delete. That's it. Now I'll have the drop shadow. Will be darker side, and I'll have some other texture. Maybe this wooden texture. I'll make little bit light dark. I'll drag to this texture. Control T for making this transform. Control T. Say like this. I'll make it to multiply. So I basically want the darker side of it. Control T, make this little bit down. I want some dark, more dark on this. This much dark will fine. And I'll take one more, this texture, this green. So there are two variations, one is dark maroon or brown and is light green. So we can both the colors of prominent wedge and non-wedge green and dark brown will be visible. So I'll have slightly come down with the size. This much is fine. Say OK. Again I Control T, I can be fine. And this layer will be some around on back side. Still, why it's showing me black? Okay, it's overlapping. Fine. So I don't want to overlap. This will be fine. I want this color should be seen from the windows, so I'll go again with the pen tool. Make selection. Now I don't want feathers. Straight away I want to delete off with the background. Same thing over here. Same make selection, say delete, and something different I want to show in this. So I'm going to open again this one, this one, this one, this one. So we want to show the food. So now I don't want this, I want to close it. So the main thing, I'm taking this texture, this texture to our flyer design again, and I'll close it down. Control T and coming with the size like this. Fine. Just come down with the opacity. I just want these windows again, this selection. I'll say Control C, Control V. Again, I'll take it like this. Control C, that's selecting layer. Control C and Control V. Again, this window. Control C and Control V. So this is done. I don't want this layer, big one, and I'll take one by one food, say yeah, and Control T, this will fine. This one layer, I'll say multiply slightly, I'll go towards back. Yes, so we can have the feel that it's something on the inside. Opacity will be some around 60. Again, we'll take this tandoori chicken and place with this window. Control T. Again, I'm coming with the size. Make this mask. So fine. Control T. Set it to the window. Go down. Say normal. This one will be screen and opacity will be 60. So take one font with white, say the food truck, say Control T. Just like this. Open some texture, cloth texture. We'll keep this cloth texture above the text, and I'll say create clipping mask, so this texture should visible. You can come down a little bit, so this will be a visible like, and we'll give the shadow. And lastly, the burger, I'll go to select, I'll say color range, and I don't want this. So this one, Control Shift I, and I'll say mask, and I'll go to brush again. I'll take black and white. I want to show the cheese. Nowadays if there is no cheese, so there will be no cheese, so properly show the contents. Fine, and then make a way to our document. I don't want this. I don't want this release clipping mask. So this is the way, and coming with the size like this. Just make one strap like this. I'll take layer, say dark gray, Control D, Control T for transform. Just align that thing, and I want like this. Slightly come with the opacity. I'll take a text in white, what's happening. Text. Best burger in India. Say Control T. Place this little icon on this way, so you can rotate it like this. Best burger, and something like this. And this last, you can add the contact details. Again, pressing T, and call now. For call now, we can say the phone number, maybe 00 or whatever the number it is, and that's it. I'll place right below and say OK. So this is what we have done, the menu. And so in next part we'll add some text over here and small things over here. So thank you for watching this lesson. So if you like my tutorial, do subscribe my channel, that is Keyframes Online, and meet you in next part. Thank you.